This is the story of Walter Nebuchar. Doing what he likes best, fighting crime in the streets. You see, Walter's a policeman. Unfortunately, the chief doesn't want Walter on the streets.
Captain, get back to your cage, boy. Now!
So Walter must fight crime in his own way, in the computer room. That's where he's an expert. Fortunately for me, Walter's advanced knowledge of electronics led him to experiment with what is called a hologram. That's a very fancy word for a three-dimensional picture that, when perfected, can be made to look real, sound real. As a matter of fact, given enough power, it can even be made to feel real. That's kind of what got me into this world. My name is AUTOMAN. You must be Walter Nebuchar.
How did you know that?
It's on the programming you fed into my system. I must say, Walter, you're very good. Very good indeed. I look wonderful.
If you do say so yourself.
You programmed me to be honest. But tell me, why did you call me AUTOMAN?
It means that you're the world's first truly automatic man. You can do anything because you're not real.
Oh, but I am. I'm as real as you are, just different. And thanks to you, perfect.
Nobody's perfect, AUTOMAN.
Well, that's not true, Walter. You've programmed me to observe other people and do whatever they can do as well as they can do it. Jimmy Connor's playing tennis, John Travolta dancing. In fact, on a scale of 1 to 10, think of me as an 11.
I've created a monster.
No, what Walter really created was a wonderful force for good. AUTOMAN. That's me.
Sheriff Horton, he's heading your way.
Roger. All right, he's coming.
Come, Spin.
Okay. And if you all let him get past you, you're gonna end up in the work gang. Is that clear?
Yes, sir, you got it.
He ain't gonna get past us. All right, here he comes. Come on in, Chico. It's over.
Yeah, if I come in, then I'm dead.
Now, you know I don't want to get my name in no newspaper for killing a war hero.
Yeah, well, who says that's even gonna get in the papers? Those deputies of yours are gonna follow you into hell and swear that they got frostbite.
You're a smart boy, Chico. Now, come on in. Let's get this thing over one way or the other.
I'm taking my chances the other way, Sheriff.
What about your sister, Chico? Now, if you make us kill you, we're gonna have to deal with her. Your sister, Chico.
It's too bad that you weren't physically up to serving your country, Sheriff. In the service, they teach it as wrong for a man to hide behind women and children.
I'm gonna shut him up once and for all, huh?
No, not yet. Put him in a hole for now.
How long?
He signs this little piece of paper.
You could rot in hell.
All right, boys, take him away. And you can lose the key.
Hello, Walter.
Otto, what are you doing here?
We were going to work on some reprogramming for me tonight.
Reprogramming? On what?
My memory.
Oh, yes, your memory. I forgot.
Maybe we should work on your memory first.
That's very funny. But it'll have to wait. I've got a date.
Roxanne?
No, actually, I'm meeting an old friend from my college days, Terry Fuentes.
Ah, the old flame returns. I just saw a movie about that yesterday.
Yeah, we were just good friends. As a matter of fact, she helped me solve some of the basic concepts that led to you. If it weren't for her, there might not have been a you.
I must meet her.
I think you should. I'm sure she'd like to meet you.
I'll be right there, Wally. Leave me alone!
Beef with you, Teresa, huh? I just got a form for you to sign from Bishop County, Arizona.
My brother told me not to sign it.
Was that right? Well, your brother already signed it. Right here. All you have to do is put your signature right next to his. You get your money and everybody will be happy.
Where is he? What have you done with him?
Push me, sweetheart. I'll put you where you belong.
If anything has happened to Chico, I'll come after all of you!
Just stay right there, huh? And sign. Now.
Oh, Wally, I wish you hadn't come.
What's the matter?
Nothing, it's just... Oh, Wally. Chico's in trouble back home.
Your brother, Chico?
He called 2 weeks ago. He said that some people were trying to make him sell his half of our parents' land. Chico told me that if anyone were to come to me, I should not sign anything. Someone came tonight.
It's okay.
What do you mean you're leaving? Where are you going?
I'm taking Terry back to her hometown. It's a little town called Bishop, on the Mexico-Arizona border. She's got some kind of family problems that she needs to iron out.
What about me?
Well, this is a personal thing, Otto. Teresa's brother's in trouble.
What for?
It's a little vague. There's a dispute over her family's land. That's why we're going to go down there. She was forced to sign some sort of document last night.
Well, that's against the law.
Yeah, well, according to Terry, the sheriff of Bishop County makes his own laws.
Well, I could be very useful in a situation like this.
Not this time, Otto. Like I said, it's personal. But don't worry. I'll be back before work on Monday.
But what if you need my help?
Tell you what, Otto. If you don't hear from me by first thing Monday morning, you can come get us, okay?
Very well, Walter. If you don't think you need me.
I don't believe this. A hologram is making me feel guilty. Bye-bye.
Have a nice trip.
Pull over here, Wally. This is my attorney's office.
Oh, well, looky here. Sheriff Horton, better come and see this.
Why, that's the Fuentes girl, isn't it? Chico's little sister.
Yeah, that's her. Guess you didn't get the message.
Why, picking her up might be right pleasurable.
Terry, I haven't the slightest idea where Chico is. I haven't seen him since his arrest and release. You know, I offered to represent him. He turned me down.
Then how did he get out of jail?
The sheriff put a lien for Chico's fines against the sale of your parents' farm.
Why was her brother arrested in the first place?
Willful destruction of private property. He, went berserk and took a pickaxe to the sheriff's water lines. You know, in this climate, that's a lot like, cutting a man's throat.
He must have had a reason.
I tried to talk to him. I'm afraid there wasn't anybody he was willing to trust. Anybody except you.
Chico called to warn me that Sheriff Horton was trying to force him to sign over his claim to our parents' property. Then that Deputy Stone showed up at my apartment and forced me to sign it. Somehow they got Chico's signature on it.
Yeah, I have the paper here. It was delivered by the court this morning since I'm the executor of your parents' farm.
Better look at it closely.
I'm afraid I don't see anything wrong.
My brother's signature on the document. Carlos Fernando Fuentes. That's his handwriting. It just isn't his name.
No, Carlos is his legal name. Chico is...
Gretchen, it's not his real middle name.
I see. And, your signature?
I took my cue from Chico. Rosa isn't my real middle name.
Well, under normal circumstances, it would be my duty to inform the court that there is no deal on the Fuentes property.
Then do it.
You just don't know these people, Mr. Nebaker.
And I don't care to know them. I just want to make sure that they know they still need Chico Fuentes. Alive.
I'll see what I can do. Where can I reach you later?
I'd like to go home. Do you still have the key to the house?
Be careful, Terry.
I know what you mean.
It was once alive. My father was a proud man. He loved his land and he loved his family. It's as though it knows he's gone.
Stone, check the registration on that car. Well, well, well. Hello, Teresa.
Sheriff Horton.
What's he doing in the car?
Just checking your registration.
It's a rental.
Well, we got a report on a stolen car answering that description. But if that car is from a rental company, well, you got nothing to worry about.
Where is my brother?
I don't rightly know. Came through here some time ago. Tore up half my water lines. But, we felt sorry for the boy, seeing after your parents passed away. And the judge worked something out for his half of the homestead. And we let him loose.
I don't believe you. Not after what your lackey did to me.
I don't know what you're talking about, Teresa. How did that registration check out?
Registration checked out fine. But, look what I found.
Sorry, fellas. It isn't going to wash this time. You see, there's something that you don't know.
Oh, what's that?
Oh.
Hey, what are you doing? Didn't you look at that? I'm a cop.
You probably know how hard we are on drugs in this state. First offense gets you 10 years. And that's a free ride, boy. Put him in the car.
You Freudian firefly? AUTOMAN, what are you doing here? Do you realize anyone can just walk in and find you?
I needed to tap into Walter's terminal. I won't be a minute.
Nevish!
Hi, Captain.
Oh, there you are. Now, look here. I was wondering if you've heard anything from Nebish. She's an hour late.
As a matter of fact, no, I haven't.
Lieutenant, come here a minute, will you?
Yes, sir.
You heard anything from Nebish?
Wally? No, sir. As a matter of fact, I haven't.
But I'm afraid I have.
I believe I saw you come in, Agent Man.
I'm afraid it's bad news.
Walter Nebaker. Possession of illegal drugs?
This is a direct tap into the computer in Bishop County, Arizona.
Nebish? Arrested for drugs in Bishop County, Arizona?
He went down there with a young woman named Teresa Fuentes. She's also in custody.
Captain, this is either a mistake or a setup. I'd like to make some phone calls and find out what's going on down there.
That's very kind of you, Lieutenant, but I've already made those calls.
What'd you find?
Nothing. That's why I'm on the way down there.
With all due respect, Agent Man, I think I might stand a better shot with the local authorities.
Curtis is right. If I were you, I'd team up with him. He's a good man to have around in case you get mixed up in one of these messy jurisdictional disputes.
Very well, then. I'll brief you on the way, Lieutenant.
But, Captain...
What is it, Roxanne?
Nothing.
Agent Man, That fancy collar you wear, does that mean something?
Yes.
What?
Sorry, that's classified.
Feds?
What kind of a car is this?
It's a top-secret experimental government car.
That I can believe.
Look, slow down. Didn't you ever hear of a speed limit?
Certainly. It just doesn't apply to me.
Should have taken that last left turn.
We can still make it.
I don't believe we did what we just did.
A far cry from basic transportation, don't you think?
It may never be the same again. All right, come on, get out.
Teresa!
Chico!
Hey, boy, you go back to loading those cement blocks. You, sweetheart, come on. You grab the bucket and go give him water, huh? Ricardo, come here. You show him what to do, all right?
You sign?
They forced me to. But I did just like you did. I used a phony middle name.
Yeah, what's the difference? Morton owns the law in this town. He's just gonna write it up any way he wants to.
But why, Chico?
Because our land's on the border, and he's using it to bring the illegal aliens across the border and then using them to fill up the work gangs.
Chico, this is my good friend Wally.
Hi.
Chico, he's on our side. He came down here to help me.
Yeah, well, all the help we need is on the way. I got a hold of the Renegades before they arrested me.
Hey, biker boy. We thought that the men might get lonely, you see, so we decided to invite your sister down.
Hold it, boy!
I'm gonna get you, Morton. I'm gonna step on you like a cockroach.
You know what I can't figure? How a guy as ugly as you can have a sister as gorgeous as that, huh? Now, Carl, you know we like to have our best foot forward for you and the governor. Why, the school band, they wouldn't have their best routines worked out by then.
Clay, that's just the kind of fuss the governor wants to avoid this year. I'm coming down alone to see how you're doing.
What? Carl, you know how we're doing. We always have this county's roads and public works flicked up.
Maybe so, but you've been running up costs. The state assembly's at the governor's throat. I've got to come down and get some pictures for our budget meetings.
Pictures, huh? Carl, when are these meetings taking place?
In 2 weeks.
Well, why don't you give us a week and we'll get out there and put a little spit and polish on this place and, well, we'll make you and the governor feel mighty proud of us. How's that?
I'll be counting on you, Clay.
Okay, Carl. Stone?
Yo!
Front and center.
Yes, sir.
Come in here, close the door. We got trouble. You know all those public works projects that the state gives us money to do?
Yes, sir. What about him?
How many of those we got started?
None.
None.
No, sir. I was going to start him, 1st of April, as soon as your house is finished.
Well, we're going to be finished if we don't get out there and patch up some of those roads and bridges. Now, you got 5 days.
5 days? The road gangs are still working on your new house.
Well, you get another batch of those illegals. I'll put some extra guards on. We got to get through this inspection.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Cursor, I know. I know our power reserves are dangerously low. It's been a long drive. We must find a power plant when we get to Bishop.
Did you say something?
I said we're almost there. Bishop is dead ahead.
Good. For a minute, I could have sworn this whole thing was a dream. I don't mind telling you, I'm worried about Wally.
Move it! Come
on, fast, let's go.
Hey, what's this all about? Where are we going?
You ever heard of a night shift?
Look, some of these people are old. They're ready to drop.
They drop, we bury them. Come on, let's go. And let's go.
You kill me and the sheriff never gets his precious signature.
That's right, huh? You don't need your left hand to sign, do you? The rest of you are gonna get the same if you don't keep moving. Let's go. Come on, now.
You know, they're not going to be too keen on federal intervention in a town like this. So, look, if you don't mind, I'll just go in by myself, all right? You know, one regular lawman to another.
I'll be around if you need me. I need to take care of a slight problem with the car.
You have a problem with this car?
Nothing a minor adjustment to the power plant won't cure.
Okay. I'll see you later.
Good luck, Lieutenant.
Thanks.
All right, this ain't no summer camp. Just keep it moving.
How's your hand?
Yeah, well, it's been better.
Sorry, I shouldn't have started something I couldn't finish.
We're gonna finish it sooner than you think.
I sense the main source of power for the town being out this way, Cursor.
Otto! Otto, stop! Come back!
Yes, Cursor, I can see they've got Walter, but I haven't enough power to stop them. If we don't find that plant soon, we may not be able to help him at all.
What'd you see?
Nothing. I just thought I saw someone.
There's got to be some way I can post bail.
Lieutenant, until the judge comes back and passes sentence, that boy's county property. I don't have the manpower to go chasing him if he decides to jump bail.
Well, he wouldn't jump bail. He's not that kind of an officer.
What kind of officer uses dope?
Sheriff, I don't know what kind of an operation you've got going here, but I'm going to find out. And when I do, you better start ducking.
Now listen, pal. I don't appreciate those accusations. What you see is what you get. Now, I got a cop in my jail that uses dope. He's gonna get a fair and speedy trial by the book. And you can take your big city bad manners and hit the road.
Hey! When do we get to sleep?
You keep mouthing off, and you're gonna be sleeping for a long, long time.
Otto! Boy, am I glad to see you.
I would have been here sooner, but my batteries needed charging. I suggest we merge and get you out of here right now.
We can't, Otto. If they find me gone, who knows what they'll do to Chico and Terry?
Hey. Cop, who are you talking to? I said, who are you talking to?
He was talking to me.
Well, I ain't seen you before. Was Horton still sending in reinforcements?
Yep. You can't be too cautious when you're dealing with scum like this.
Yeah. Is this, guy giving you trouble?
Nothing I can't handle. Thinks he's a tough guy. I may just have to take him down a few more notches.
If you need some help, you just holler, all right?
Don't worry. I eat guys like this for breakfast.
What's with your collar?
Radiation poisoning. My last job was security chief in an atomic energy plant.
Right. You stay down at this end while I go check out the bridge.
Otto, are insults really necessary?
Oh, I thought they lent a great authenticity.
Listen carefully. I've uncovered enough corruption in this town to keep the state attorney general's office busy for a whole year. The sheriff is forcing illegal aliens into slave labor in exchange for phony green cards. Then he uses the crews on his own land.
Who do you want us to tell this to?
Us?
Lieutenant Curtis and I came down together.
Together?
In the autocar.
In the auto car? You brought Jack?
Yes, Captain Boyd said that.
No, don't even tell me. Just make sure that Jack gets whoever's in charge of state appropriations down here on the double. Horton's been spending most of it on himself. Then you gotta contact a lawyer in town, Gretchen Lewis. She's a friend of Terry's. I'm sure she can help you get all the records we'll need for evidence.
Well, I just don't feel right leaving you like this.
We have no choice, Otto. Now go!
I knew Sheriff Horton had a stranglehold on this town. I'm afraid I just didn't know till now how far he'd go.
Well, what we need is someone to catch him in the act.
Just been a call into the state capitol, a man by the name of Carl Donovan.
By the time that phone call is returned, Horton could have added a whole new wing to his house. No. If I were you, I think I'd go up there and make my case in person.
I think you're right, I will.
You know, I can't believe the sheriff has gotten away with all of this without leaving some kind of a paper trail.
He's managed to conceal it all from me, and I don't consider myself a naive woman.
There's got to be something. Will you help me find it?
We'll start with the Hall of Records. Oh, my God.
What is it?
It's the Renegades. Chico's gang. You know, if they get anywhere near that work gang, it'll be a bloodbath.
I'll take care of them. Excuse me. You heard her, Cursor. If we don't do something to stop those bikers, Walter's life could be in danger. You suppose you could res me up something with 2 wheels instead of 4? Perfect. Now for some matching accoutrements. Automaniacs. Perfect. May I commend you for your lack of taste.
Now, you don't worry about a thing, Miss Lucy. You just break out all the beer they can. You got it?
Whatever you say.
I think our problems might be solved.
Yeah, how's that?
Renegades just blew into town. I told Miss Lucy to get them good and tanked. They're thinking of breaking Chico off the chain gang, and when they do, well, it's no telling who's going to get caught in the crossfire.
You're referring to Chico and that L.A. cop?
Well, that's a stomach boy.
No problem, Doc. It's gonna be nice and slick. Smooth, no problems, all right? No problems? Yeah. All right,
Beer's
good.
on the house, boys. We've got a special all day.
Well, it's wonderful. Beer's up in the house. I don't see it anywhere. Oh, man. Check it out. Check it out!
Hey, here, pretty one.
Mama's little road warrior.
Which one of you's the leader?
It's me. You got something to say about it?
Yeah. I hate cigars.
Man, you got trouble. I mean, you got a whole lot of trouble.
Well, if I were you, I wouldn't mess up the best chance you got of getting your friend Chico back in one piece.
Yeah? Well, who's gonna spring him?
Look, I got a friend on that chain gang, too. And I've also got a plan that'll get them both out.
Yeah, well, we have a few plans of our own. We're gonna blow that place to hell and gone.
You go in shooting, and all of you, including Chico, are gonna wind up dead. You follow me, and you won't have to fire a shot.
Now, why would anybody want to follow you?
Rules of the road. The best biker always leads the others.
Yeah, but that's a racing bike.
You're right. I'll use one of these.
Okay, pretty boy, let's see what you got.
Let's play Follow the Leader.
Looking for adventure. And whatever comes our way. Yeah, I gotta go make it happen. Take it fly out of the door. On sand, explode in space. I got smoking lightning. Every metal roller.
Watch closely now.
From the feeling that I'm under. Yeah, I gotta go make it happen. Take the world in love and embrace. Fly out of the door, on sand,
you God, hotshot?
Hardly. Watch this. Anytime you're ready.
Looking for adventure. Whatever comes our way. Yeah, I gotta go, baby, have fun. Take the world in a loving embrace. Fly all of the doors at once and explode into space. Like a true nature child. We were born to be wild. Climb so high, I never wanna die.
What do you got in mind?
The shortest distance between 2 points.
If he can do it, I can do it.
Any questions about who's leader?
Mr. Donovan? Mr. Donovan?
Yes?
Lieutenant Jack Curtis, Los Angeles Municipal Police.
What can I do for you, Lieutenant?
That's about your Sheriff Horton down in Bishop County.
What about him?
What you've got down there is the sheriff has gone completely berserk.
Berserk? What way?
This is kind of a complicated story. If you don't mind, I would like to tell you while we're on our way.
On the way? Lieutenant, I have already made plans to visit Bishop County next week.
Next week will be too late. You've got to go down now when he's not expecting you. Surprise him.
Lieutenant, my schedule is very heavy.
It's the kind of thing that wouldn't look good in the newspapers, especially in an election year.
Clay, I'm glad I caught you.
Now, what brings you up this way, huh?
There's a problem, Clay. Those cops from L.A., they've been asking a lot of questions and getting answers.
From who?
I don't know, but they figured out the whole operation.
They're gonna have a hard time proving anything. That's if you've done your homework.
It'll take them years to wade through all that paper. But that's not the problem. Lieutenant Curtis is on his way up to the state capitol. He plans on bringing Carl Donovan back with him.
Donovan. Promise me a week.
Mm-hmm. Well, if Curtis has his way, he'll be here today.
Stone? Yo, throw the Mexicans back across the border. Get the rest of the gang out on the highway. Pronto. All right, come on, everybody move. Let's go, now.
Can't trust anybody. You're wrong, Chico. There is someone you can trust. I just hope he gets here before it's too late.
All right, gentlemen. Our first priority is to rescue our friends. Our second is to make sure no one gets hurt.
Okay, man, but when they start shooting, so do we.
I said no guns, and I meant it.
Hey, man. You think they're gonna be waiting for us with pea shooters? Horton's got a room full of heavy hardware up in that house.
I told you, I have a plan. If we go in there with firepower, we endanger not only ourselves, but the people we're trying to rescue.
But if we don't, then they just mow us down.
Listen to me, all of you. I am the leader of the Renegades, am I not?
Yeah, till we bust Chico out.
Very well. Then your leader is giving you a direct order. No weapons of any kind.
All right. Oh, I can't believe it.
JB! I feel
I said all of them.
All right, all of them.
JB! I don't know if it's right or not.
That's it. Where you going?
I've got some groundwork to do to ensure your safety.
Yeah, well, what about your safety, man?
Don't worry about me. I'm indestructible. Yes, Cursor, you're right. This is the place.
Hey, maybe he's in trouble. I think we ought to go in after him.
No. Let's wait a few more minutes.
That should slow them down a bit, Cursor. We wouldn't want the sheriff and his men to miss all that heavy artillery, would we? Well done, Cursor. Let's see them try to fire those. Let's get some good news, I hope. Gentlemen, I've rendered all of their rifles and shotguns useless.
Big deal, man. What about their sidearms?
Don't worry. I'll ride in ahead of you and draw their fire. Gentlemen, start your engines.
All right. Go now, man. I'm ready. Go. All right.
Let me go!
Not a chance.
Let go of me!
Hey! Hey, let her alone, kid! Take her out, boys!
Swear I hit him.
All right! Hey, my guys!
All right, break out the shotguns, boys. It's biker season.
Oh, Chico!
Okay now.
Oh, thank goodness.
All right, Horton, you got some explaining to do.
Hey, Walter! Hey, me and the Renegades, we can't thank you enough.
Vice versa.
That goes double for me.
Well,
So where'd that auto guy go?
he's gone.
Gone. Gone where?
He didn't say.
And it did something else.
If you only knew.
Hi.
He left a wife, 3 kids, the house, you know, in the suburbs, the whole thing. By the time I found him, he was
This
remarried.
package was just delivered. It's addressed to Walter and Agent Mann.
How is it ticking?
Doesn't even rattle. You can ride with us anytime. Thanks again, the Renegades.
It's all right with you guys. I'll walk. Hey, Captain, look what the Renegades sent us.
Renegades, huh? Well, I guess that suits you, Nevisher. Now, look here. I just had a long talk with Carl Donovan, and he tells me that Horton is going to finally get a taste of his own medicine. 10 years hard labor if the AG down there has anything to say about it.
You mean on a chain gang?
That's right.
I guess that's what they call poetic justice.
Yeah, what about Gretchen Lewis?
Well, she'll be indicted because she was an accomplice because she forged those green cards. And immigration is going to issue real cards to all those people they rounded up down there. So, looks like you guys really did a job down there, didn't you?
Well, Agent Mann deserves a lot of credit. Pretty cool, huh?
Sexy, too.
Well, now, Roxanne, I didn't know that you went from them big macho types like that.
Well, you learn something new every day.
Hey, watch it, woman.
I just love it when he takes charge.